are starting off today going to our third country and our sixth Christmas market of the trip in Basel, Switzerland. And that's what this video is going to be about. But there is going to be a surprise addition to the end. Gabriel did his thing, extended, added, did more, change flights. It's what he does. So that will be after Basel. We've now arrived, country number 3, Switzerland. First time we are experiencing rain, which we didn't bring raincoats. We only brought winter coats, so. But we've only got one day here, so we're going. Gluhwein in Switzerland. They're going extra with the orange and the cinnamon. This might be the best one. That's so good. That's ridiculous. They call it a fondue dog. So it's basically a baguette filled with fondue. Obviously it's so good. Yes, this is it. I found it. I can't remember what it was called. I just knew it was fried apples. That's what it's called. This is what I was looking for. They're fried apples. It's like cinnamon in a vanilla sauce. You can also eat the bowl. It's the best of both worlds. It's the best of everything. This is the dessert you should get in Switzerland, in Basel. This one. Yeah. The last thing on our Switzerland Christmas market to do is food wise. Raclette. The one where you scrape it off the top. It has a smell. It's delicious. We got it with bagel and pickles. It's probably the best cheese we've had yet. We have some candy, we have some chocolate. We're going to bed. Good night. Well, now in Basel, blue skies, but as for rain, we have found that when it rains in Europe, it tends to just sprinkle all day. Compared to at home, it pours and pours for an hour and then is sunny. So really, it was kind of fine on having a raincoat. People brought umbrellas. That didn't seem to be a good idea because it was quite packed. And I got whacked by some umbrellas, so. But now as we're leaving. Oh.
Blue skies.
Blue skies. So let's wrap up Basel, Switzerland a little bit. In town, in the downtown area, there were kind of 2 larger markets in Münsterplatz and Barfuserplatz. One of them is the very classic German looking one with the wooden huts and the wooden spinny decor. And the one in Münsterplatz is the one with the larger tree. Then there was one that we found a little bit different where you would walk down along the Rhine, cross the bridge, you kind of just followed the crowd, and you went over to Advent Gross, maybe? And this was a long row of mostly food. And this food was like a twist on the classics, a little more eclectic. There were empanadas, there were gluhwein, but other cocktails, there were ski lifts that you could dine in. Was a London bus that you could dine in. Funkier things over there, and then the two main ones. So that was kind of a fun takeaway. Other takeaways, the currency was a little funky. We are right now at the meeting point between France, Germany, and Switzerland. Also, they're speaking French, German, Dutch, maybe English. It's a large mix and you never know what to lead with. You don't know if you should say merci, or if you should say danke, or if you should say thank you. But also for the currency, we were only here for one day, so we were trying not to take out Swiss francs. It is a different currency from the rest of Europe. We could get away with it, kind of. Some places didn't want to take euros because apparently the euro had dropped. And that's just currently as of 2024. Some people were a little bit more likely than to take cards. They would rather take cards than euros. Smaller purchases, some wanted just francs, and then we just had to move on. The other takeaway, a little more expensive. It is Switzerland, so things are just a little spendier than, say, Germany. Oh, this was the smallest market size-wise, but the most amount of people. Everything was a little bit more squished together. The markets were put along small streetways and walking streets rather than a big open plaza, so it got very shoulder to shoulder at some points. Best food and drink that we found here. Again, we were only here for one day, so we could only eat so much, but I'm gonna say, not that I want to compare to everywhere else, but we found the best gluhwein here. They added an orange, they added cinnamon on top, it just made it. Food, you gotta come for the cheese. If you don't like cheese and bread, Gabriel, not be the place for you, but there's a lot of cheese and bread and good cheese. So that was just fun to experience because I love cheese and bread. So that was exciting.
There is a tram in town that goes pretty much most places. Bus stop is like over there. You look over there. The tram stop. So you could just take the tram most places, and with our hotel stay, the tram was included. They gave us free tickets for our stay. So I don't know if that happens all the time, or if it's just a Christmas market thing. Be sure to utilize the tram. Otherwise, for us now, the next step is we are going and taking the train.
Don't give it away yet.
Oh, okay. That's the next step. We are heading on back north into Europe. We'll make our way back home. So stay tuned.
A little bit of a surprise for the end of the video. And maybe another Christmas market. Final destination of our European Christmas Market 2024. This is where we are. A little hint. Can you tell? We are in Frankfurt. We went back to Germany to take these pants out, which we will do tomorrow. But let's enjoy that as we're gonna go to the Frankfurt Christmas Market and get some good old solid gluhwein again and some bratwurst. I'm ready. We are saying oh. Here we go. Last day, we got the classic, finally. We got the classic bratwurst. Look at it, crispy, charred, little mustard. Burning my tongue. Gotta do it in Frankfurt. how big it'd get. It's pasta. It's not what you thought. But they were putting it in the giant Parmesan rind reel. So it's lukewarm, but it's very cheesy. It's delicious. I just expect it to be hot. I guess there's enough Parmesan rind reel. So now we are heading back for an early night because we have an early flight in the morning to fly back to Minneapolis for Christmas at home. But overall, now this is the end of Christmas market adventure in Europe. It was a 10 out of 10 experience. We ate a lot of good food, saw a lot of good shops, a lot of cozy places, and a lot of sparkling lights. So cheers! I really don't know what it's called. Yeah. Here's a hint.
It's Frankfurt, Trisha.
He's not Santa.